Hey everyone, I'm live, apparently. Thank you for coming in. Okay, so I'm just a couple of minutes early, so I'm just going to let you all come forward, and I will explain how this is working today, and hopefully you're happy and well wherever you are. While I just get some cards together. Also, all right, so say hi when you come in. That'd be cool if I can see you. Great. Hey, Marissa. Thank you for coming in. All right, we're just going to let a few people come forward. Today I'm just doing quick readings, okay? So Cindra's here. Lisa, hi. Artsy. Happy full moon. And hopefully you guys watched my last video today where we were very instructed on what we need to do next. Okay. All right. Desiree. Hi, Desiree. Hey, crazy Laney. Teresa White. Hello. Rachel's here. Karen's here. Oh, nice. Thanks for coming in. So today, as you know, I am just doing very quick one-card messages for you, and we'll move on. So it's one question per person. If you have more than one question, then, you'll have to donate each time, because I'm trying to keep it as quick as I can. Full moon energy has been building up all week, right, until we get to this point today. So full moon energy has been nuts. I am going to be using whatever I'm drawn to for you. So I have tarot. I have my Labyrinth tarot as well. I have Lenormand. If people are asking about their loved ones, I have Talking to Heaven. If you want a mediumship reading, I do suggest that you get a recording with me so I can go into channel for you. So quick answers there. Yeah, probably that's about it. It's all I need. I might use the Light Seers tarot as well, and Lenormand, as I said. So yeah, we will see what comes on. I'm going to put a link up here pretty soon. And then I'll just take a few names to start with, and then I'll get started. Once I get started, I will call out whose name it is, and please let me know what your question is. And usually the intuition will kick in, so I'll know what the answer is, but I'll show you a card anyway. Okay, so thank you. So tonight, make sure that you are making a list of all the things that you're letting go of, that you place your crystals in the windowsills, or just hold an intention that all of your crystals are going to get charged tonight as well. Well, maybe just next time, and Teresa, that's fine. Oh my God, bank card was hacked. Ugh. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry about that. That's horrible. So, yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, write down tonight all of your intentions of what you're releasing, relationships, friendships, jobs. What are you going to stand for as we move forward? And what we will also be doing coming up. Oh, that's terrible. Bank card hacked. Ugh, we're in the credit union, so hopefully we're okay. Usually it's very quick. And our credit union gives us a replacement card right there and then. So if I went in to see them, they'd say, "Don't worry about it. Chop that card up. Here's another card for you." So that's pretty cool. Wow, that's horrible. We'll also be doing some study. We're going to be doing some study on the law of one and the end of suffering. Of course, we'll be doing some of these lessons coming up in the next few weeks as well for you guys. All right, so what I'm going to do, as I said, is put up the donation link. It is set up in $5, $8, $20, or any amount that you want to put up. And if you want a full, complete reading for yourself with beautiful messages, channeling, and information, please get one of my readings that I record for you. it's so much better because it's recorded and you can just listen back to it whenever you want to. So soon I'm not going to be doing phone call readings or anything like that. All readings are going to be just recorded as I work on these teaching courses for you all, and you can go do the courses or do webinars live with me, etc. So that's how it works. Okay, what have I got now? Hang on just one moment. Oh, wow. Okay. 1 minute. Okay, so what I have here, right, so no, full moon in Pisces, we're going to listen to the music track. As we are doing this. Just one moment, everyone. Okay. Awesome. All right. Oh, Teresa. Oh, look. Okay, it's not meant to be. It's a full moon right now. Amethyst sphere, and it was just amazing. Yay! Katie Cat. I actually pulled my amethyst sphere out, and also my bigger one. You can, if you don't want, it has to be quick readings today, right? So if you don't want the cards, I can always use the ball for your question. One question per person. And there we go. So I'm going to put this link just up here right now. I think I've got it all correct. And when I call your name, I'll need to know your question. So make sure you come up. And make sure that you're watching us live. You've got your slider thing all the way across to the right. And here is our donation link. Should be pinned up there right now. Hi, Stacey. Remember, just be careful with your questions. No pregnancy questions are going to be answered here. So you'll have to change your thing. No death questions either. It's not my soul journey to answer you when you're going to die or someone else is going to die or anything like that. Okay. So just keep your, you can keep your questions personal. It doesn't really matter, but I'm going to tell you what I think. Okay. And it's up to you. You know, this is not carved in stone. Make your own choices with everything in life, of course, as well. All right. And mediumship ones, they're not good for these quick questions. So if you do have someone that you want to connect with on the other side of the veil, then, you know, make an appointment and we can do it. Okay. There's nothing that I can't do really with any of these things. I just trust in everything that I do. So there we go. Angel for today is Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is also Gabriel for Monday and also for full moon energy as well. So we're bringing in Gabriel for messages also. So thank you all very, very much. And okay, Lisa says she's done. Lisa, you're quick. Lisa Berry. All right, so just let me get a few down on the list and then we will figure it out. So when I call your name, Lisa, just have your question ready. Awesome. She's quick. She's like, I'm doing it right now. I'm getting in. Thank you, everyone. Now, I've just got to check and make sure this is working properly. Okay, hang on. So I am on Calm Whale on YouTube, listening to the live full moon in Pisces energy. So it's beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so we have Lisa. Whoa, okay, so we have Rachel and we have Desiree. Now, so when I get to you guys, let me know. So, hey Stacy, hey Francine. Okay, so we had Rachel and Desiree. You guys have made a all at the same time. You, Lisa, and Rachel all made it at exactly the same time. How cool is that? 3:05. Okay. All right, so if you have mediumship ones, I will just quickly use the Talking to Heaven cards to give you a more in-depth and personal reading. We can do that on the phone. All right, so yeah, I will do my best with you, Desiree. So, Mum. Okay. Okay, excellent. Elaine, thank you. All right, so when I get to you, you can ask the question. Remember, we're going to keep these quick today. Rachel, yep, I've got your name down, so you're going to be second. Desiree will be after you, so Lisa Berry is first. Rachel, Desiree, Elaine. Thank you. Thank you so much. So one question per person, and we will keep them quick. I'm just going to go to what I'm guided to for the messages today. Whatever that is. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. This is fun. I love doing this. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but that's fine. They're not here. Remember, we're not putting up with, and this is the message of the moon, we're not putting up with anyone's drama, negativity, crap, whatever, we're just not putting up with it. We're not carrying it. We're not wearing it. We're not fixing it. We're just moving along. And super proud of Elaine today for what she's been able to do too. All of you are doing an awesome job. Thank you. Thank you. Glad you're here. Awesome, Tara. Thank you for coming in. Okay, so I'm going to get started before we get too far ahead. Now, don't forget to put done when you've made a donation, because I won't see it unless I leave the screen and go into it. I think my husband can also see it as well. Yeah, well done. Okay, no more bull crap. See, I find it really hard to swear on screen as well. Okay. First one is Lisa Berry. Okay, so Lisa, I'm just going to get you down here. So I'll try to put your name and then now so that we know when we're doing it. Lisa, what's your question? Asking about love interest for you. Okay. Love interest for Lisa. Well, I've got these in my hand, so I'm going to look at those. I'll find the lover's card, and away we go. What's coming up for Lisa in love relationships? Okay. All right, so super quick. So we have, all right, so we have a lot of confusion about the past. Okay, so that's what I'm getting straight away. we have the Six of Swords card for you. So this is coming up as your future. So it looks like that you're moving past this situation that was causing you a headache. It was causing you a lot of pain from the past, or that you need to. And only when you do will you find yourself out, like free, and able to move forward. There's something that it's like you anticipate a problem perhaps, or feel like something's going to be exactly like it was before, and therefore you're not open to trusting completely. So I do feel there is someone coming forward in your life, Lisa, and I feel like, over the next 6 months or so that this will occur. But make sure you're working on right now, maybe today in this full moon energy, that once and for all, you're letting go of whoever it was in the past that damaged your self-esteem and made you believe things about yourself that are not true. And then you're going to find yourself in the right position for yourself, like easily. Maybe even moving location even does this, okay? So hopefully that helps you, Lisa. Okay. All right. Rachel. Hey, Moon Mother. You're welcome. Okay, so looking for a career path, stay on track, or head in a new direction. Okay. Moon Mother. All right, so Rachel now. Okay, so remember, these are just $5 donation, whatever donation you want to make, and we'll see what comes through. Okay, so Rachel, this is about your career path. I'm going to use these big cards here. Thank you. Stay on track or head in a new direction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Ace of Coins for you. Okay. This is for Rachel. Stay on track, new direction. It's seeming to me like it's a new direction for you, which is basically backing up my thoughts. Yeah. So as far as your career goes, you've been holding steady, with things, and it's kind of getting to the point where you're sick of keeping the balance. You're sick of doing it all. And you got the Fool come up for you, which shows the new journey. So it's best to work on the new journey, and that there's probably an offer in the wings for you, Rachel. So just be really, what's the word? Optimistic about it, right? Be really optimistic about things. It's going to be a much better environment for you, much more energy of outdoors, even. I'm getting that as well. So yeah, it's time to move into a new direction. Hopefully that's helpful to you. Wherever you are right now, it's too much of you holding the balances all the time. Family, work, life, career, it's getting too much. So that's the advice that's coming through. Time to let go of anything weighing us down, right? Okay, Rachel, hopefully that was helpful to you as well. Seems like it's coming up pretty quickly too. So probably by the 14th of October or so. All right, Desiree. So Desiree, you're welcome. Now we just take the first thing we get and we trust the instincts. It's always up to you what you want to do. Desiree now, so I'll make sure I get Desiree's going. Okay. All right, Desiree wants a message from her maternal mother. Okay. You really do feel the vibration of the planet, Desiree. right, here's the messages. 1, don't be afraid. Feel like, oh, this is really sweet, Desiree. I watch over you every day. She shows you signs in the sky, but she's with you. Oof, goosebumps, like all over me. Okay, Desiree. She also says, I am sorry. Please forgive me. And mothers, they always see things, you know, our family members see things in such wholeness on the other side. And, you know, they see things in such wholeness. And if there is something that's not in wholeness with you, it'll come up in your life. So something that gives you that anxiety, that worry, that stress is that you just need to forgive the fact that she's not here anymore, as well. Okay, Desiree? Beautiful. I have become one of your guides, as well. Yeah. And Desiree, one more for you, love. Oh, it's making me all emotional today. Oh, it's so lovely you're getting so much love poured upon you. Oh gosh, here we go. I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. Oh. Yeah, so beautiful messages coming across. And yeah, just like I thought, I send you loving signs through nature. So I thought that would come up as well. Beautiful. Desiree, there's going to be, and just an added message that I'm kind of receiving is that there's going to be quite a big shift for you in your life, like from now to the next 3 months. And you are completely qualified to do this. And it's time for you now to push forward with your own abilities and skills. And don't let anything or anyone or all those thoughts hold you back any longer. You're going to be supported as you push through. Remember that. You're not alone as you push through. And you're going to be supported in that. And all of your angels and loved ones and everybody's with you for the whole thing. So it's time to step into that energy for sure. So beautiful. Goodness me. Thank you. Thank you, Desiree. So we have Elaine, we have Dana. I'll get to you in just a moment, guys. I need a tissue, right? She's so beautiful. Yeah, the energy is very, very just understanding, loving, you know, as well. And Francine also. Remember, these are just quick readings, everyone, so we can keep the flow. But I really appreciate you, Desiree. Thank you so much. So beautiful. We're all sitting here like feeling it for you, hon. So it's a Pisces moon. What are we going to do? We're all going to do my God. We're all blubbering. It's okay. It's nice to have emotion come forward, right? Beautiful. Okay, Elaine, come on down. All right, Elaine. So Elaine is now. So Elaine, what's your question? Okay, so Utah, Idaho, Montana. Those are your 3 choices. Utah, Idaho, Montana. Okay. Utah, Idaho, Montana. Oh, God. Pisces, sun and moon. Wow. Okay. Utah. I'm going to get yes and no's, okay? I don't need to do the cards, but I'm going to. Utah, Idaho, Montana. Utah first. Wait a minute. That's just me talking to myself. Utah, no. Idaho. Wait a second. Idaho, no, so it's Montana. Let me get the Montana first. Yep, Montana. Happier in Montana, even though it's cold, eh? Yeah, Montana was a yes. Okay. So up to you, of course, what you decide, but Montana was a yes for Elaine. Thank you. Remember, you can ask a second question with the donation. All right. Dana. Dana now. You're welcome. Updates on son thinking as of late. I knew this was coming. Wanting update on your son's thinking as of late. Okay, what he's been thinking. All right. Let me have a look. Yeah, I've got the right cards in my hand. Okay, so for Dana. Now I'm going to attribute your son as a Knight of Cups. Okay. Just because of his energy. So what's Dana's son thinking? What's he thinking? All right, I'm getting to him. So how's his thinking of late? Okay. Well, what was excuse me. What was behind him was a lot of, energy surrounding feminine energy that was kind of blocking his way forward. It seems like there was some woman that was giving him advice for some reason, or women that were giving him advice. But it looks like that he's in a position of it feels like there's been something that's happened, or someone has gotten in trouble around him. So, possibly his dad or something similar. There's been some kind of upset, and it feels like there's an energy where there's been some kind of stealing going on. So I'm feeling him being like, I'm seeing him being quite, and I just want to be honest with you, I feel like he's stressed about this situation, a friend or a family that's gotten themselves into trouble, and he's trying to look for help everywhere else. It feels like he's in connection with somebody who is very spiritual, though. I will say that there's someone around, maybe even the church, someone helping him, but he's been shocked by this upsetting news. And I don't know if that makes any sense, but that is what's coming through for you, Dana. So people were influencing him before. Now it seems like he's got some positive influence, and he's going to need it because there's all this stress surrounding someone else in his life, either his father or a friend or someone who's gotten themselves into trouble. So that's, kind of what I'm seeing for him. As far as what else? Oh, there's something else going on here. Yeah. There's also this heartbreak over the change in the environment as well. I'm kind of getting that for this. He read your chats that sat for a while. So yeah, see, so something's occurred, and he's contemplating, who he's speaking to. And it feels like he's talking to, this spiritual person who may actually advise you need to contact your mom, or you know what I'm saying? It's like there's someone who's actually got a lot of peaceful energy that's advising your son right now, because of there's something that's happened. He's not going to talk about it right away, but it's happened. And there's something that happens in 4 weeks. That's also what I get, that where there's a connection for you guys, or you hear from him, or there's something that happens in this time which brings you together. So yeah, it's a really interesting kind of a thing, isn't it? Thank you so much, Dana. I know there's probably more than that as well. So all right. Okay, so yeah, that was the 4 weeks in there as well. Okay. Okay, so there's not many people. All right, so just 1 second. Hey, Tim Lizzie. All right, 1 second. Hey, Jax. I'm just saying hi to people that came in. Hey, Kay, thanks for coming in. Okay. All right. Okay, so Elaine's friend, Candy with a C. That'll be after Francine. I'm doing Francine now. So Fairy, there's only there's only 2 people right now. I'm moving through them quickly. So next is Francine. Come on down. Francine, I'm doing that now. When it's mediumship stuff, I can do the talking to heaven, okay, cards. But I do recommend, if you want me to do stuff, about mediumship stuff, etc., that she gets a personal reading. But I can do some cards and we can see what messages come or what I feel. Again, they're only going to be quick today. Okay. Mother or brother. Okay. Let me just have 1 moment, Francine. Won't be a second. Okay, so okay. Francine, any message from your mother or brother? Okay. I think that this message will come from your mother, Francine, but let's have a look. Okay, so Francine. And again, it's I wish I had told you more often how much I love you, Francine. These are messages from heaven. This is very cute, Francine. I am surrounded by loving animals. Oh, God bless. Whoops, my candle's hurting today. I'm surrounded by loving animals. So, she's wanting you to know that. Hi, Marianne Jane. Thank you. Okay, Francine. Okay, so I am learning over here. So what we've got to remember is that when people transition over to the other side, it is about knowledge. It is about healing. It is about understanding the life that you had. Francine, the earth is our school. See, we're learning experiences here as well. For Francine, I'm still going for you. I'm going to get a kind of a picture for you. Aha. This is what I was waiting to see. I have a new understanding. So everything that was going on the earth plane, it may have been harder for your mum, Francine, to be able to relate to some of the things perhaps that you were going through in your life, maybe even some of the beliefs that you had, or the way that you were doing things, etc. And, now she has a full understanding. So you can't think to yourself that your parents are looking down and going, oh, should be doing this and that, because it's just not about it. It's all about the unconditional love and sending you signs and loving signs through nature. And the soulmate energy is there. So I get the feeling, obviously, that you really, really miss your mother and you've needed that connection. You've needed that nurturing. But you need to remember to speak to her as though she's still with you. And what answer do you think she's giving you? And you'll start developing a really good relationship all over again in a completely different way. So hopefully, obviously I want to be able to channel and do more messages for you. And so maybe having a personal reading is the way to do that. But hopefully that's helpful, Francine. Thank you. Okay. Oh, gosh, so much emotion today. All right, Candy. I think that's Elaine's friend. Okay, Candy now. I didn't see Candy in the list, but I will keep looking. Oh, yeah, I can see you, Elaine. Thank you. Okay, let's keep going. Candy's mum. All right. Let's just get some more messages here. Okay, so this is for Candy. Any messages from her mum? First one is, I have no more earthly worries. So remember when I was talking to you guys about that? I have no more earthly worries. As much as we think that they may still be thinking about things, it's not there. Oh my gosh. And you have nothing to feel guilty about. So this is for Candy. She may be feeling like she wishes that she'd done some things differently or hadn't said something, But the message here is, don't worry about it. You've got nothing to feel bad about, right? Everything is always how it's meant to be. Candy, we are so connected. Okay, see how each one of these messages from the loved ones are all different for each person? So I feel like, Candy's mum is really, really trying to get that message across. There's nothing that can stop that connection, that energy between you guys. It's eternal. Okay, what else? Very sweet. I watch over you every day. This has been coming up today, just so she knows she's not alone. And although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. Absolutely everything. Okay, so the other thing about the messages, of course, like this, are that we really do struggle when we lose people. And sometimes the first thing that we do is blame ourselves, like I'm being punished somehow by God, that, someone is taken away from me. And that's a big mistake, because it's always about the individual person's pathway, what they wanted to learn, the journey that they're on, the experiences they wanted to have, and also the experiences you decided on by that person going, So we all decide between each other our contracts and what we're going to do. And we have to honor a person's choice to move on and transition and not blame anyone or anything. that can lead into more problems later on. So yeah, nothing to feel guilty about. No more earthly worries. That Candy and her mum are always connected. She's watched over every single day. And although Candy may not understand it now, everything has happened for a purpose, and she's always there. Again, this is for all of you listening, really. Your loved ones are just a thought away. So connect with them, talk with them, and your own abilities will also strengthen a lot as well. Okay. All right. So do I have anybody else? I'm finished this list. If anybody else would like readings real quickly or want a question, the link is there for donation. And excellent. Just making sure all my cards are shuffled while I'm waiting. Okay. So yeah, there we go. It's pretty straightforward. When we're doing readings like this, the answers come forward fast because the energy is quick. All right. If anyone wants a question, I'm available right now. And we can just do this. And remember, I'll probably be back. Oh, that's beautiful, Desiree. Thank you. Hey, Cheryl. I'm still going forward with readings if anybody wants any. I've got nobody. You could be fast. All right, just make a quick donation and ask a question and away we go. I'll sit here for a little while. Happy full moon in Pisces. Okay, it's going to be 8 p.m. Eastern time. That it's at its, fullness. Okay. Right, if we're not getting anyone really wanting any questions, it's okay. I can come back on probably Wednesday night as well. But I will wait a little while. Yeah. Well, if it's 6 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Eastern time, yeah, it'll be 6 p.m. Mountain time. It'll be 5 p.m. Pacific time. It'll be 7 p.m. Central time. Oh, wow. Awesome. Okay. All right, let me just check for one moment. All right. Oh, okay, great, Francine. I'm still available if anyone would like a reading, messages. Sorry, I was just making sure I struggle with my hard time living with that. Oof. Wonderful. Oh my goodness. Time for you to start manifesting, Veronica. Okay. Cheryl. All right, Cheryl. Okay. So, I'll put your name down here. What's your question, Cheryl? My God, time to start manifesting. I've got a manifesting webinar there, Veronica. Time to use it. Okay, so Cheryl, what is your question? Will the cell go through? Okay. All right, I don't need the cards, but I'm going to use them to double check stuff. Okay, so we're using these cards. For Cheryl, will the cell go through? Yes is in my head, but I want to make sure. Will the cell go through? So I'm going to look at the Ace of Cups. Ace of Coins. Okay, so when I look at the cards, it's saying that there's just so many different options or something as well. Like there's other things that are going on behind the scenes, but I feel like there'll be a fair sale energy. It may be that people are going to try to wrangle their way. I don't know if this makes any sense, but they're going to try to make it whatever price they want to pay, whatever. But you have to stand firm with what you want for the amounts. Okay. Yeah, for Cheryl. You want, sorry. It's like there's an amount that is sort of you're wanting for yourself or whatever, or you're wanting to pay or whatever it is, but you've got to be sure that you stay firm with it. Okay, so it seems like people are going to try to, I don't know, go up and down with prices or whatever, but the positivity is right there. So you are at the wheel, you're at the cusp of a change, as well. So you're going to be quite happy with the results. So that's for Cheryl. Okay. Since you said 15, do you have one more question? Yep, I'm right there. I've just answered you. Yep, I just answered you. Make sure that you're completely along, right to the right. Do you have another question, Cheryl? I answered you. So I said yes, but you have to make sure that you're standing firm on a price as well, that there'll be people that try to wrangle around that price, all right? So hopefully you can hear me now. Do you have one more question, Cheryl? I don't know what's going on. Okay, Francine, I will just do you in a moment. I'm just waiting for Cheryl to catch up. Okay, Angel, it's probably best to start with the shield of protection with Archangel Michael, because you won't be picking up collective energies if you're protected. Okay, so make sure you're doing that, and I have that available. Okay, Archangel Michael shielding. Francine, I will do you in just a moment again, and then Rachel as well. Thank you. But Cheryl, where are you? So I answered your question, but you gave 15, so I'm thinking that you need one more question before I move on. Excellent. Thank you, Angel. That would be the best place to start. Then you won't be picking anything up, which is awesome. No need to clear anything. No need to fix anything. Thank you. No. Okay. No worries. Thanks, Cheryl. Okay. So hang in there. Okay. All right. Francine, I'm doing you now. So I'm just going to put your name up here. Francine. And Francine asked about love line. Hang on. What is love line looking like in my world? Wow. Okay. So are you in a relationship right now, Francine, or are you looking for something? No worries. Thanks, Cheryl. Are you looking for something right now, or are you in an established relationship? Looks like you're looking for something. Okay. All right, Francine. Okay, so, all right. Okay, make sure, Cheryl, that you have your slider all the way to the right. There's no delay on this end, but sometimes people are a little behind. Okay. All right, so Francine, let me see. Okay, Francine. Okay. All right, just 1 second. Francine, love life. Okay. Okay. All right, Francine, I'm doing you now. Okay, taking a bit of a while. Just 1 second. All right. Okay, so Francine. All right. So what I'm kind of getting here for you with regards to your relationship. So Francine, it looks like this situation obviously is in its beginning stages. Okay, but there can be happiness here if you would like it, and it seems like whoever it is that you're connected with, perhaps has is more. What's the word? It's like more into you perhaps right now than you are with them. So there's more interest on one side than the other. But I feel like this person is trustworthy also, that, that there's maybe some energy of a past situation, like this person might even have a family of their own, or had a family of their own before. I say that because it looks like they have an affinity with perhaps children also. So let me keep looking for just 1 second. So it seems like if you want this to be something, it can be, if that's the answer that you're looking for. And, it's It's a balanced kind of a situation. Yeah, I said balanced situation, and the Temperance card came right up. So, it's really up to you in this situation what you're doing. You just got to make sure that, one, if something is not exactly what you want, that you investigate that, how you feel about it. If it is, something that you're wanting to pursue, but you're afraid of what will happen later on, you're wasting your time worrying about what's happening later on. You've got to live in the moment. And number 3, that you're clearing whatever past issues that you've had as well, so that you're free to just relax in a situation. But trust your instincts wholeheartedly, of course. Make sure that you are always doing that, and being honest in the whole situation. So it seems like that this connection is, the other party or the other person is very, very interested in moving forward with you. That's what it seems like. Okay, Francine. Hopefully that's helpful to you as well. Okay. Complicated, that's for sure. Okay. Rachel. Well, Rachel, I hope you were watching earlier today, because that's pretty much what you need to do. But I will look at some cards for you. You kind of answered your own question there. You are blocked and stuck for a while due to many things. Those many things need to be the last priority, really. You need to be first. Okay, but I will give you some messages. Especially with this full moon, this Pisces moon, if you weren't watching the show earlier today, it is all about relationships and our connections with them, and making sure that we're clearing away those things that are weighing us down and allowing ourselves space and giving ourselves permission to do that, to be able to move forward. So people always talk about blocks or things blocking them, but it's always us blocking us. It's us blocking us. It's not something that's stepping in your way unless you have some kind of very dark attachment, right? In which case, if you feel like you have that, you need a clearing. So, we may need to do a call about that. But anyway, let's have a look what message you get, Rachel. So you've already gotten this message of moving into a new direction, and this is the finish, of your exhaustion here. So, you've been in a place where you're sick of it, and it's been burdensome, right? So things are weighing you down, but you're letting it as well. So we do that. We all do that. We all do it in our own way, where we fall into it all and think that it's hopeless, You have to put yourself first in this position. And then speaking up, right? Yeah. You put yourself first, you make that decision, you say what you need to say, and make those communications and boundaries really, really strong. What that brings in is the psychic abilities, right? The King of Cups is the psychic abilities, right? The Pisces energy is right there. So the moment you make a decision that your energy matters, right? And you release the responsibility to everybody else, everything opens, because you're no longer heavy. See, that's what I'm trying to say. People trying to get light and get their abilities working and get their healing going and all this. How can you when you're in a heavy space? Everybody else's, dealings are first, right? If you can do that, look at the happiness. So the beautiful home life, the energy of peace going on, the energy of celebration happening, and people coming together, etc. Because you make a stand, right? This opens up everybody's abilities. You turn away from that which no longer serves you as well. All right. So your next step forward is putting yourself first, making a list of all the people who drain your energy and vitality, all the people who tell you can't do stuff, all the people who force their opinions upon you, all the people that make you feel stupid, or that might laugh at you if you were to come out into the open, or may think you're gone all strange or whatever. Make a list of those people, because they're not your people. And as soon as you clear all that away from you, you're free, you're light, and you don't care. The confidence levels comes right up, because the anxiety level is inside of you right now, and it needs to go, right? So the ending needs to happen. So that's the message that I'm getting for you, Rachel, is that it's all there, but it's up to you to just make those steps. But remember that you're not making those steps alone. And those who really love you and matter will always be by your side. Anything else doesn't matter, all right? Do for yourselves, and all of your abilities come back. So I hope that makes sense. I think that that's true for everyone that's listening. And it's a big thing for me as well, like right now, is rubbish is always going to be there if you let it, you know. Oh, good girl, Rachel. You've got a lot to offer, you know, and the world needs us now. The world needs us now to step into our true power instead of hiding in the shadows, waiting for the right moment, you know. We need to step out in it. And if I can help you do that, I will. Okay, Janet. Remember, these are quick readings today, but I appreciate each one of you, of course. Janet, it's like your reading just came straight out. Janet, now. So, Janet, what is your question? Hopefully Janet's still there. Always make sure that your toggle thing is all the way to the right. Rachel and Dana. Okay, Janet Dennis. Hey, Asdani. Okay, Janet Dennis, what is your question today? Welcome to everyone coming in. Thank you. So let me know your question when you have time. I will wait. I'm just checking the... Okay, I've got no delay on my end. Okay, so I just need your question. That's all, Janet. My husband is traveling. Is it okay to do? My husband is traveling. Is it okay to do? Okay. Okay. Let's have a look, Janet. Your husband is traveling. Is it okay to do? All right. Yep. All right, let me look, Janet. Working on Janet now. Yes or no? Okay, so the honest answer for you is no. This is actually a little bit, I can sense like the energy of you missing him. And yeah, you're definitely missing this energy and wanting to be connected and all that sort of stuff. But it doesn't look good. Like, it doesn't look like it's the right thing that's happening right now, but it's happening. Okay, so let me just try to get more out of that. Yeah, sort of like work connections or something. Okay, so Janet, so your husband's traveling, is it okay to do? And I'm sort of getting like the no. Do you want to ask something else really quickly, Janet? Because I'm getting it all happy, but I'm getting this my first response was a no. So to your question, but your question's kind of like, is it okay to do? It's kind of, so do you want to ask something else? Just so I can make sure we're on the right path here. I feel something's not right about it, okay? So I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think that you have to be afraid of anything or anything like that, but there's just something not right about it, and he's going to have to be careful. But Janet, please ask something else really quick. Okay, I'll wait. Okay, I'm just making sure, Janet. Just let me know anything, okay? Well, I just get a bad feeling about it, so I'll just check again, okay? Let me get the chariot. All right, just one moment, Janet. Okay, so what you got to do is basically just make sure that there's protection energy around your husband. Okay, he's not stupid. He's not going to be reckless or anything like that. But I did get the answer to your question as no. So it looked like there was temptations of some kind around. Okay. But I don't, now that I'm sort of looking again, it sort of seems like maybe they were your own fears, that you were worried that he's going to be taken off the wrong track, or, as well. It might be, that's what I'm thinking. It might be your bad feeling. Okay. All right. So, all right. I'm just going to ask directly to the cards without trying to think about you for a second. Because, yeah, it could be your worry that's coming across. Okay, so the feeling that I'm kind of getting here is that there could be, some car problems or some kind of block along the way, something that's diverted or something like that. So make sure that you're requesting protection, that he doesn't delay with anything, that he does what he has to do, and he's careful about speeding and all that sort of stuff, right? Because there's just this indication there that there could be some kind of, disruption or delay. Maybe there's a lot of police around, maybe there's a questioning, you know what I'm saying? It's like there's all that sort of stuff. But then I see the energy of coming home and, being okay. So all of that energy is there. So try not, if you're worrying about the whole thing, then you could be putting a cloud upon him without meaning to. So imagine everything going smoothly, that his intuition is set, that he's got his protection, whatever will be, whatever's meant to occur will occur, and that he will come home safely and quickly as well. So, well, we don't want to put, as Dani, we don't want to put anything, that you can't say that for sure to somebody. You can't say, oh, he could be having an affair and that's what you're worried about. That's not fair, because it's not, we're not reading for this guy. We're reading for Janet, and it's none of our business what he's doing. She asked a question about whether he was going to be okay, whether it was, and there's a feeling that, there's something that is going, he's got to be careful of, right? And that could be true for anybody that's traveling. So we can't speculate on what that can be, because that can be dangerous as well. So, yeah, just, your own intuition as well. So thank you, Janet, as well. All right, just 1 second. It's okay, as Dani. We do try to keep everything as this is an open live forum, and you don't want to put a bad feeling in someone's heart, when it may not be there. Someone did that to me a long, long time ago and told me all this rubbish, and it really nearly destroyed, my situation. So, okay, Janet, just, putting that love connection out there, and whatever will be. But it seems more along the lines of delay or car problems or something like that. But if you put your energy towards it as being positive, then that's so much better than the worry. So thank you so much. Okay. Okay. All right. But that was the first impression, was when you asked about, you said your husband is traveling. Is it okay to do so? The answer was no. There was something that's not quite right about the whole thing. All right. But that's as far as I want to look at anybody else's business. Okay. All right. So do we have anybody else at all who would like their readings done? No worries. Okay. Any more questions, anybody? Okay. All right, just 1 second. Okay, so you've put your donation in, as Dani? All right. Just put your donation in, and I'm just going to quickly answer this for you. Don't really need cards, but we will. Just at the top of there's a highlighted pinned message at the top, and it shows you the link. But I will just keep doing that. All right, so it's okay. Okay, so what do you need to release for the full moon? Let's have a look. Huh. You've got 3 really amazing cards, right? For you. So perhaps your feeling of weakness in a way, your feeling of lack of abundance or motivation, and perhaps your feeling of not being completed in your journey, because all of these things are here, right? So all of these things are here. You also need to make wishes. You have the 9 of Cups, okay? So this is for everybody as well. Make wishes about what it is that you want as you're releasing a lot of things in the full moon, okay? So we release our insecurities in whatever way that they are. And then we also give thanks and gratitude for all that's coming in, because today's the cleaning out day. So we're shutting it all down. We're shutting down what we don't need in order to allow this to come through as well, right? So, yeah. And also just some kind of partnership or connection with somebody else. It's like we're letting go of that also. No worries. Okay. Yeah. All right, that's no problem, as Dani. Okay. All right. Yeah, so letting go of lack of strength that you think you have, lack of abundance energy that you think, and lack of completion that you think. And remembering to allow for wishes to come through as well. And also there's some sort of partnership or connection. This is what I said for as Dani. Partnership or connection that is in need of releasing now, especially one with an older person as well for you. As well. Thank you. So do we have anybody else that would like to have a reading tonight? We're doing the quick readings as well. If you have questions, I will be back for the Devine Cafe also on Wednesday. Probably do the longer ones again. And also to let you know that I do have some spheres available. I think there's one amethyst one available at the website about that size that you can get. And there's a couple of larger ones as well, like bigger than this one also, that are available. We have quite a lot of things at the Rock and Gem store, and even tarot cards and metaphysical tools and some clothing and things like that that are on slow ship, but are available as well. So awesome. Okay, so I don't know if anyone's coming forward. I'll just wait for a moment. Yeah, really loving this one. Don't know if you're going to be able to see it. You can see all the clarity in the side. Look, there's people in there. It's amazing. Thank you, Asdani. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I know you just came in. So hopefully you heard your message as well for the full moon. All right. Yeah, there's a face in there. Well done, Kay. Yeah, I love my amethyst sphere because it really opens up your thing. So as Dani, I'll say it again. It's probably the third time I've said it now. One, make sure you asked about what do you need to let go of for the full moon, okay? So I said that you need to let go of limitations of abundance, manifesting, limitations of your strength, and limitations of your completion, like how you're feeling about these things. And that's, something that's limiting your abilities. The other thing I said was to make wishes because you have the wish card that came forward for you. So make sure that you're writing down your manifestations and you're just expecting those things to come through. Also a partnership or a connection with somebody else that perhaps wasn't that good for you anymore. It shows that you need to let this go. And also that there's a connection with an older person that you need to mend, fix, or release as part of your journey as well. Okay. So that was out of screen to plug in. Oh, okay. So hopefully you heard that now. Those were the things that you need to do. It seems like you're about to receive a lot coming forward in your life. There's a lot of abundant cards here. So don't limit yourself anymore as well. Ametrine, at the moment, I don't have any Ametrine, but I am getting some, and I'm getting some faceted pieces as well. So the faceted pieces will sparkle more for you also. We have plenty of auralite, selenite and things that I make with selenite. Also pendants that I make as well in sterling silver and copper. I have tons of those to make. And plenty of, this is your place to come and get the Lemurian crystals. If you guys watch me when I'm doing the channeling messages, I'm using my Lemurians, and these are the two that I use right now, these laser points. And my husband has one of these that I made for him as a laser point as well. And this one I have available also. So Lemurians, blow your mind what you're going to be able to get out of the situation. So fantastic. You've got to have your crystals around now. You have your crystals around because, you need your vibration light and in tune. And also by releasing all these people and situations and drag downs that we're all getting, we become lighter as well. So we can just move forward much quicker. So, yeah, awesome. Yeah, so don't forget your tools and, just doing things that are, important to you right at this time as well. My husband's like, she's from Brooklyn. So I'm from Australia. I'm from Adelaide in South Australia, and I live in Colorado now. So I'm in Colorado. I've lived in the United States now for 3 years. So Bobby tells everybody I'm from Brooklyn whenever we go, and everybody asks, and it's so funny. Their face is like, huh? I'm like, yeah, don't you know? Everyone talks like that where I'm from. So, yeah. But, yeah. So I appreciate you guys coming in for these messages, and hopefully to see you all. I'm trying to get up there in TikTok. I need 1,000 people on TikTok and I can go live. Will I ever go back to Australia? Well, the thing is you can't, right? Because there's no way I'm getting a jib jab, and there's no way I'm locking myself in quarantine in my own country for 2 weeks. So I'm going to wait for it all to die down, finish off, and the truth to come out, which is inevitable. And then we won't have so many restrictions. The idea was, with me moving over to the United States, was that my husband and I would go back to Australia once a year, obviously to reconnect, see everybody. But it's been 3 years. So, it is getting a little hard. But my son, Josh, my middle son, he had a offer with a band in Australia, and he was going to start traveling with those guys, but that would mean jib jabs and vaccinations and all that crap. So I don't think he's going to do it. So we're going to hopefully try to get him over to the United States, establish his citizenship here, which he has through me, of course, and just get the ball rolling. Again, I don't want him to have a jib jab in order for that to happen. So, yeah. So hopefully, we're just letting it all happen. We're just trusting that the universe will provide. Because if I sit there worrying about it, that's not helping either, But it is hard knowing that stuff is going on in Australia that's pretty bad, pretty full on. It's sad to see my country turning that way, which I never thought would happen, because we're just free people with open spaces, Everybody does the right thing pretty much, Everyone's helpful, everyone's kind, everybody's, friendly, you know what I mean? And to see all this happening is horrible. But yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, for sure. But, that's what it's all about. If I'm not experiencing something, then how can I teach like I do? I've got to be able to, you've got to experience stuff in life in order to find your way out of it. And that's what happens. That's what I'm doing. And it will all work out exactly how it's supposed to be. For sure. I think it's already happening here. USA is not going to put up with much more crap. And I, from what I have seen, everybody's coming together like, no, we're not having this. So, I mean, here on this channel, I try to just be, even with everything. But if we're talking about negativity and we're talking about positivity, right now the government energy is very negative. It's not telling the people the truth. It doesn't include the people. It's all going around in circles. We're getting lied to left, right, and center. To me, that is not leaders that I really want to see there. And I don't even believe they are the people that they say that they are. There's no way that that's the same person from Obama time, right? There is no way that that's the same man. So that's even scarier, that there's been an election process and the person who's supposed to be the big guy is really not that same person. So we've got some robot or some clone or some body double or whatever as the boss, I don't understand why people can't see it. It's like, that's not the same guy. So that's even scarier to think. Can you imagine? Can you imagine it 20 years ago if this was going on? But anyway, I just believe that the light has already won, and that's why we're seeing so much scurrying right now. Yeah, it's not the right thing. This is not what we the people are standing for. This is not what I knew the United States for. This is not what the world expects us to do. Everybody's been let down, not just the United States, the people that are left in Afghanistan. It just goes on and on and on. And it's got to come down. All right. So it will happen. I don't see anything else happening other than all the truth, the revelation, and, it all comes out very, very quickly here too. And we can start rebuilding. And, people sticking together. I think this is actually, the more they've tried to divide us, I think the more people are actually sticking together. So to each their own, to each their own. That's how it should be. You believe what you believe. You love who you love. You live how you want to live. And we should be free to do that. We got away from all that nonsense. So, and it won't change. No. I've got too much history and blood. And many of you as well have too much blood and history on this ground with family members to let it die. So we won't, a new song will be sung at all these baseball games, football games. How about God Bless America? Instead of what's saying right now is FB, FJB. That's what you hear now. We want to go back to the leaders of the free world and do it right and not leave our allies stranded, deserted, and babies screaming for mothers, etc., and people devastated left, right, and center, and fighting and burning crap down. And you can't do this with your body, but you can do this with your body, and now you have to. And no, not doing it. Right? Not doing it. So it's all going to change here pretty soon. I'll let you know that. And even Nicki Minaj is coming out, and I never would have thought that. Right? So more and more people, once they see one person stand up and say, well, they're doing it, I can do it too, and putting a stop to it, the nonsense. Anyway, I don't want to get political on this channel or anything like that, but everybody with eyes to see can see the worldwide collapse, because of their lies and treachery. And that's all it is. Big lies told to control the masses, and it'll all come out. There you go. Perfect. Everything's all right. There you go, Katie. I love the fact that you're near the beach too. Beautiful. All right, everybody. So I guess I'm going to go for now. Everybody go and do your full moon stuff. Write all your things down. I will be back with more. There will be 12 videos coming out tomorrow. One for each of your zodiac signs. Yes, they'll only be 3 minutes long, but that's all I'm allowed to do on TikTok. 3 minutes for what's coming next after this full moon. Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Lots of love to everybody. Stay strong. Okay. Don't let anyone bully you anymore. Do not give in to anyone's crap. It's time to cut it all off. Make a list tonight and allow yourself to move forward in freedom. You'll see me tomorrow. You'll see me on Wednesday, probably Thursday and Friday as well. And Saturday, who knows? Lots of love to everyone, and thank you for coming tonight. We'll see you on Wednesday night. Take care. Yeah, don't take that shot. Or unless it's a drink. All right, see you, everyone. That's right. You're right, Katie Cat. Lots of love to everyone.